This is Earl Amin with the 2020 Foresight Podcast, where CEOs of companies share their insights. It is 6 questions in 9 minutes because top CEOs know how to listen and be concise. So let's get to it. Question number 1. In just a few sentences, tell us who you are and what you do.
My name is Dr. Joe. I am the CEO of Dr. Joe On Call, where my focus has really been on dramatically rewiring healthcare with value-driven decisions. What that looks like is often trying to galvanize the forces of change that can kind of transform and redefine change, looking at lifestyle medicine as a sustainable solution.
Okay. Question number 2. What's the best thing about being the CEO?
I think the best thing about being a CEO is making those hard decisions, looking at the big picture, looking at the impact that you have the ability to make, and focusing on what I call the 6 C's. How you collaborate, how you build credibility, how you demonstrate compassion, demonstrate continuous improvement, and always focusing on caring above and beyond, not for the employees, for the patients, for that greater impact.
Excellent. Question number 3. I hear from other CEOs that leading their team and being able to see what lies ahead can be a challenge. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. I think that the challenge of what lies ahead is really about, do you have the ability to get out of your own way? Do you have the ability to, I really like this quote that says, can you be wrong at the start to be right at the end? And I like that because it focuses on some of these themes that we repeatedly hear. I call those the 6 A's. This is, how do we create the alignment, the accountability, so that we can take action? And we do that by being aware. We do that by demonstrating our appreciation and acknowledging others and building so that we can actually get out of our own way.
Well done. Now, you may have answered this question somewhat. Question number 4, what piece of insight do you want to share with other CEOs?
The insight that I may share with other CEOs is, I think sometimes doing great work can be a struggle. And sometimes we can get lost in explaining, justifying, trying to talk, and that can be actually confused with actual progress. And so this is where we come back to these 3 C's. Always focusing on caring, compassion, and credibility. And that's going to lead beyond just the facts. That's going to lead us into understanding and remembering that more than knowledge is understanding.
Understanding. Question number 5. What other successful CEOs, like yourself, would you like to acknowledge and should be on my podcast?
I think there's some fantastic CEOs out there. I've had the luxury of working with a CEO by the name of Dr. Carl Myers that has a history of success in multiple different healthcare disciplines. I think the CEO at Scripps has demonstrated some fantastic value-driven solutions. And I think Scripps down in San Diego, I think that there are some other fantastic CEOs in different disciplines that I really appreciate that kind of cross-discipline learning opportunity as well.
Very good. Question number 6, the final question. How do you celebrate a win?
I love that question because, truth be told, celebrating a win is a struggle. I believe that I struggle with acknowledging the win sometimes. And so this is really about getting out of the complexity and making things simple and going back to that appreciation, acknowledgement, and awareness. And showing that acknowledgement of the win, showing that appreciation for those that you work with, and being mindful and aware daily of the alignment of the wins.
Very good. Dr. Joe, it's been a great pleasure having you on today. Tell us, how can people find you?
People can find me by going to drjoeoncall.com or send me an email at drjoeoncall@gmail.com. Thank you so much.
Excellent. This is Earl Amin with the 2024 Sight Podcast. For more insights, go to LinkedIn and search for the Gray Owl Company. Thank you, Dr. Joe.
Thank you.